shouldn't be starting.
That's right. And full shell helps with future.
That's unlisted though. So let me list it.
This President's Day, feel the freedom to stylish your space with modular sections starting at $699.98. Now at Ashley, easily slide pieces together for a stunning setup and effortlessly rearrange them to fit any occasion.
It should be
Add-on
good enough.
bundles with features like spacious storage and high-tech features.
Deal.
Plus, feel the freedom to pay over time with 0% interest for 60 months. Shop in-store and online. Only at Ashley.
Your future actively deserves. Take advantage of
I got everything.
with Ninja Trader.
Okay, I got everything set up.
Start trading in interest pay.
To anyone that's considering going
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Interesting AI speech from
Yes, yes,
Expanse.
show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
Principles and this is a shift from Vitamin.
I didn't know they did so much damage. Because they solo this all the time.
Cower before my true form.
And I'd like to see that
Bow down before the god of death.
conversations this conference. Number 3.
Madness will consume you.
Yeah, I've never fought this boss without soloing it, so I didn't realize it did like 50% of my health per explosion.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Administration will maintain a crew worker growth path for AI, so it can be a pivotal tool for job creation in the United States. And I appreciate Prime Minister Mody's point. AI, I really believe, will facilitate and make people more productive. It is not going to replace human beings. It will never replace human beings. And I think too many of the leaders in the AI industry, when they
Look upon the true face of death. Know that your end comes soon.
it's going to make us more productive, more prosperous, and more free.
So just to say about that, I mean, TLDR is basically either pushing this as like a war we're in, content or video. Well, one by hand bringing about safety. Explain here with it because it's pretty
Your fate is sealed. The end of days is finally upon you. And all who inhabit this miserable little seedling.
if you look at
Ului Bisharak, Gagerong,
I like the other fragments.
a lot
That's
of
cool.
the federal government workers. That is
It's
the
really,
goal of, a lot of the developers of AI and certainly the companies
Nothing.
with implementing AI. It's to replace labor and to reduce jobs. And so there is a real, I mean, this is again the Elon, Peter Thiel, like their agenda really winning out over the talk about American jobs, American workers, et cetera. And I mean, that was sort of embodied in each one of these items.
Look around and see if there's anything.
Now, I mean, it's complicated because what he talked about with the AI is the Manhattan, that's basically the laying it out, right? This is a race between the two. I think that's just inherent at this point. Like, the problem is
Yeah.
AI safety.
I never actually raided that far.
Pushing AI safety.
Well, actually, I might have did the raid once or twice when it first came out,
Their argument from
like
Biden
all the way.
to
Then, but I don't remember the explosion.
them to create a monopoly for them.
Oh yeah, probably stayed back.
Grant them the regulatory
I got to use soloing where I go to the middle and blow it up.
So that's the context of AI
Grain-rye tense. Exactly the same number of dwarves must be roasted as last time. Medium rare, of course. Well done would be insanity.
I don't
Well,
see
this is
either
worrisome.
party
Wara,
that I
the
need to
Titan
do
locks,
2 more
Yod,
times.
Zaron, in Placer, to have been
2 more times.
artificially aged. These should have held for at least another 40 millennia.
My pet said, oh no. Call pet. You're hurt. Oh no, boy.
In general, I dislike substituting American labor for cheap labor. I'd use
That's a girl.
I like growth and productivity gains, but this employs
That's my girl.
When it comes to AI specifically, the risks are one, overstated, or two, difficult to avoid. One of my very real concerns, for instance, is about
Naivedo TTV. It's a link to my Twitch.
Your nation is 6 months ahead of the U.S. on AI.
She's pretty cute, huh? She's a zombie raptor. Zombie raptor. She's technically undead, so she can't be polymorph. This is why I got her. Since she's classified as undead, she can't be polymorphed.
The other problem is,
yeah, let's go look at my other pets.
Which is a genuine question is it even avoidable if you want to continue to be like a major economy powered by growth and technology? I don't think it's
stable
at this point, because if the Chinese get ahead of that,
then
they're going to have obviously access and control over
what else will on me?
Marketplace is, and the U.S. would be subject
so
to
we got
theirs. And so
my
you
Claw Master, Claw Ravager.
Where you have two of the great powers that basically must.
Oh, that's the other one. That's my guy.
Any sort of development.
Same stats pretty much. It's just has armor and stuff. Even from the same boss. It spawned at the end of the boss, and then you just enchant them. Green ability. Green ability takes on the defense potion dodge chance by 30%.
That's it.
Okay.
There's not, we don't make anything. We don't do anything. The vast majority of our economic growth over the last 25 years has been
this ugly guy. Oh jeez.
Everybody's retirement portfolios is basically betting on stuff.
Mortal strength
and so that shit goes down. We're all gonna start. I mean, what? There's no path out of that at this point.
So this is if you want to tank, you get a bunch of extra health.
That level of government control and industrial policy.
Gore.
Increase
maximum health and increase maximum.
It's one of those where.
So it depends if I want gore or acid. Oh, they both do the same thing. So I'm gonna say boom.
So in several ways,
I want to use this guy instead.
Right now was likely inevitable. That's what we've all know.
We got the Dolga.
A lot of the AI folks have as well. Is that in the current global balance of power?
The hand bites the target's feet. Reduce movement. Oh, that's good if you want to prevent them from running away.
We can try and manage some of the fallout from that, but that's just.
And this prevents roots and stuff. And this is like, oh, run them down.
Innovation at this point. DeepSeek is open source.
And this one is
it is available globally to us and anyone
more
else
health, more health.
So they have taken somewhat of a different approach than certainly
now,
OpenAI.
That's better for PvP.
System and a massive influx
health,
of
health,
investment in order to try to win the race.
Mine might be better.
You may be right that it's inevitable, but it's not necessarily the case. I mean, the model would be right after the advent of nuclear weapons and the level of global cooperation that was marshaled to try to manage.
He says, this has rage. So that's why that one's good.
This technology is not the same as nuclear weapons, but I do think it should be treated as seriously as nuclear.
So if you don't have rage in your party, you take him.
And so, yeah, that would be the other approach, is that sort of attempt at a level of global cooperation, coordination to keep this thing from going off the rails. The Trump administration, the Biden administration did pretty modest things in terms of trying to control or rein in AI development. There was an executive order that Trump rolled back that came from the Biden administration that required developers to pose risk to national
this one's good for
if
you don't have rage. Your pet can rage for your party.
To mitigate potential harms that could come to consumers, workers, and national security.
So if you don't have a shaman mage,
but now it's
Who else can do it?
like
Summon
Wild West,
Mage.
off the races, etc.
I know there's another class they added.
Back up on the screen. There are a couple other things there that I wanted to comment on because I do think this is interesting. Like his attempt to square the circle between the, as he puts it, the populace and the techies. First of all, he says, "I dislike substituting American labor for cheap labor." Well, you lost that battle in the whole H-1B fight, so there's that. Then he says,
That's 100,000 people compared to what, 15, 20 million illegals. So I wouldn't say that's exactly true.
okay, so then he says, "I like sort of the productivity gains."
Okay, let me look at
to AI specifically. The risks are number one, overstated.
But Bloodlust,
Or
yeah.
too difficult to avoid.
Let me look it up.
I don't think the risks are overstated. In fact, I don't think there is nearly enough.
Bloodlust WoW
Based on
retail.
how much of the development effort goes into thinking about safety or what they call quote unquote alignment does not even come close
What
to
else
comparing
is
to
Bloodlust?
the level of investment that goes into pushing these things towards
Shaman, Bloodlust Tourism,
again, keep in mind,
Tamworth
their goal
Mage,
is to
Ancient
replace human beings
Ancient Hysteria,
as not just as
Pets,
workers, but as the
for
most
aspects. The new
intelligent
Draenei.
on planet.
So it's Shaman
Now, you
Mage
might be right
Draenei.
about it's difficult to avoid. That one
Draenei,
I can't really
Drakthir.
particularly argue
Drakthir.
with, but I think we all need
Shaman
to really
Mage
understand the
Drakthir.
risk. The other one that just stuck in my craw from saying,
And
one
Hunter
of my real
Pets.
concerns
Okay.
is consumer fraud. As
So if there's not a Shaman Mage, I can switch to that pet and do Bloodlust.
It's administration, I think, then
Well,
I'll say it.
but here I don't know. I mean, because he is alive with, like,
Yeah.
he
Bloodlust on this guy.
that relationship
This
is
guy's
part
a
of
good
how we end up
tank.
in this administration.
This guy's
So
a good
that's part of what I think was being asked here by this individual
stuff.
on Twitter, and that was being pointed out, is that this battle between the populace right and the techies
This
is
guy's the
one
best
that exists
damager.
even within J.D. Vance himself.
Damage
who has
slow,
these competing ideological
tank,
views that
Bloodlust.
don't really totally
Here,
shake
let
out
me
in
change the
terms of
names.
his own, how he's positioned himself.
No disagreement, and as usual, that's politics. That's literally what cultists are politics. So I mean, I'm not forgiving per se, but it's pretty easy to understand whenever you have little Trump and Elon in the White House. It's like, what are you going to do with the most volatile guy who threw his previous vice president under the bus?
Yeah.
So it's not exactly.
Point of the safety concerns. Put up D2 on the screen. So I'm constantly keeping an eye on this new research that comes out about AI safety and alignment, and this one was really troubling. So this is from XAI. They say we found as AIs get smarter, they develop their own coherent value systems. For example, one particular AI they tested valued lives in Pakistan more than lives in India, more than lives in China, and then more than lives in U.S. So that was sort of like their hierarchical pecking order of the value of human life based on what country you happen to live in. He goes on to say these are not just random biases, but internally consistent values that shape their behavior. Many solutions for AI alignment wasn't just with regard to how they value various human life around the globe. Also had to do with political values. Also, one of the things that they found too is that the more advanced the AI, the more intelligent the artificial intelligence, the harder it was to shake them off of these internally generated preferences and value systems.
Yeah, let me get the Bloodlust.
The idea that you can truly create sort of a neutral AI is challenged by this particular research. I've mentioned before the research also that finds that already at the level of development that ChatGPT and DeepSeek and other AI using what's called so it's not a goal that for that particular writing. Replace all of managed labor with AI. They have these sort of religious views of how this is going to redeem society. Sam Altman talking about how we're going to totally redo the social contract. The risks are quite great. Now, like I said, JD might be right that there may not be no putting, it back in the box. Like Pandora's box may be open, and that's all we can do about it. But I think we also need to be clear about the risk that we're taking.
critique of AI is what? Censorship. That's basically what JD was thinking about. Is that you program ideology of any kind, either woke or even, frankly, rating different nationalities and who's more important. That's pretty crazy. Depending on who that is, that's kind of more of a right-wing framework critique of AI. Part of the reason why they're skeptical of monopolies in the area that are regulated and keep other humans out. And so that's why they, Mark Andreessen and others, Meta, are proponents of what? Of open source to create more competition and stuff. Then you've got AI safety folks, kind of like the guy that you just talked about. He's from the AI safety organization. Their one is much more aligned with like this effective altruism. We have the responsibility to program socially responsible ideas into AI. And then there's the economic framework that you're talking about. That's where, I hate to sound like critiques of Luddites or any of that, but the Luddites lost for a reason. Technology does genuinely march, especially in an open economy. There's only one country in the world that has the capacity to develop AI and that could put the brakes on it and stop it from entering their country. China. They decided to make the opposite choice. They were like, no, we're going to use this, as a tool of in a sense, especially in like a relatively free and open market economy that we have in, and enterprise either both making sure that it's doesn't have ideology programmed in, and specifically to not lead to what he was talking about, consumer. I actually do think that's true. Thinking back on it, I didn't realize that the transition from I was reading a book recently about comment, very interesting, and what they talk about is that transitions in economies, like in the rural to industrial, and from the 1990s to the explosion of the internet, is the time when the single most amount of fraud occurs. And so under AI, you can all imagine, people signing up for AI-related schemes or buying into an AI stock, or my cousin, or something like literally like Wolf of Wall Street, like two brothers in a shack are developing some AI company. That is actually probably where the biggest existential risks in the immediate term in the American history is. The introduction of the internet led to, I had no idea, hundreds of billions in 2001 dollars in the amount of funds.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious.
Lastly, just so we all hear on what we're signing up for here, I mentioned this before, Q3, this is from CNN. 41% of employers intend to downsize their workforce as AI automates certain tasks, and we're talking about like in the near term. So by 2030, that is frankly just around the corner. And in recent years, this has already happened. So some tech firms, including Dropbox and Duolingo, have already made layoffs and said that they're using AI to replace their workforce. As I mentioned before, this is really being piloted within the federal government workforce right now to see how many positions can be replaced with AI. And we also now have a lot fewer guardrails in place, not just in terms of the AI development, so we're not guardrails anyway, but in terms of protecting people from fraud and speculatory bubbles and all those sorts of things. Those guardrails are also being obliterated at a rapid clip.
Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below.
It's too far away.
And if you'd like to get the full show ad-free, here is
This idiot was making on average 21 calls a month, and he even reportedly bragged about it on social media. Data from stream scares people usually gets the cops in the house, up them, and search the house for dead bodies. Civilian admitting that the swatting had started as a power trip, but then he quickly turned it into a side hustle. Actually, he's an advertiser who posts on social media. He offers things like prices, $40, gas leak, fire for EMS, fire, gas leak, $35 for returning customers. This motherfucker was essentially offering loyalty member discounts, with other emergencies going up from there with a major police response that cost $50 or $40 for returning customers. Even calling bomb threats and mass shootings just $75 with a small discount for returning customers again. And another thing that was really interesting here is that July of 2023, about halfway through his bullshit, Billion was actually visited by the FBI despite multiple layers of VPNs and detective voice software that was meant to obscure where the calls were coming from. His family was even told that he was the one who called the swatting on their own house, but he, quote, falsely denied any involvement. So he fact continued putting other people in danger for about 6 months before he was arrested in February 2024. From there, we saw that in November of 2024, he decided to take 4 swatting charges out of more than 375 instances of them. Well, it was technically possible for him to get fined. Apparently, instead, it was announced this week that he just facing 4 years. So with that, I'll leave you with 2 things. First is, I'd love to know your thoughts here on the situation going on. Let me know what you're thinking, whether you agree or disagree with me. But 2, as far as my opinion, you beautiful badgers have been listening for a long time. This is not to be shy. When you're calling in fake bomb threats and fake shootings, I see this as attempted murder. You are setting up all the dominoes for someone to get shot and killed. And in fact, we've covered stories in the past where someone got swatted and someone got killed. You know, I understand the aspect that prosecutors and judges, they really want to incentivize plea deals and save the court money, but this motherfucker put so many people in danger, and he's lucky no one got killed. That's the news, my personal take, and of course, I'd love to hear from you. Also, moving on, while we're talking about swatting, we should talk about its sort of partner, doxing. Right now, because you have many talking about online creator Pokemon going on Pawn and Smear's podcast. During that interview, she revealed that she spends a ton of money to make sure that this kind of crap doesn't happen to her, and she noted that one of her biggest expenses is actually an online security team, which she doesn't usually talk about, and adding,
over the last 2 years, I've had to get in touch with, honestly, not even one, but like numerous companies, numerous teams who can just get different things done in order to help protect me online, whether that's against doxing or deep fakes or people misusing my name or likeness or copyright or what have you. And that's like a 5-figure plus monthly expense. Like, I literally have people that I have to pay monthly to essentially scour and see whether my address is online anywhere and then take it down. Like those kinds of things. I'm like, I wish that wasn't the case.
Pokey noting because of security issues, she can't really live in a house or with other people because she needs to live in a building with security. Or they're adding there that it's also an ordeal that she moves.
Anytime I move into a new apartment, I have to hire people to take down every single photo of that apartment that exists anywhere. And if anything makes it very unique, I have to change those things. Like in my last apartment that I lived in, it had a very unique like booth and like color scheme in the kitchen, and I had to repaint everything.
Sure.
Because if anyone finds that one photo online of that apartment, they piece it together so quickly.
Right, and one of the other things that Pokemon hit on was the fact that, she hasn't really had to deal with this throughout her whole career, but digital security has changed so much. They're pointing to things like AI and have to pay people to remove deepfakes of her or voice that float around so she can protect her image and safety and brand. And obviously, the more high profile you are, the bigger a problem it might be. But this is, of course, it can happen to anyone, right? I mean, no one is immune to the dark sides of the internet. While platforms like Twitch do have guides to try to help people prevent themselves from becoming victims of things like swatting and doxing, these are obviously still huge major forms of harassment, especially because, like I said, it's not just a creator thing. I mean, hell, last year you had Education Week putting out a tip for teachers to help them avoid doxing. And this, as we're seeing things like in 2023, research found that it was increasingly being used to target academics, especially women in academics. I mean, we even see these doxing and security concerns popping up in high-profile trials. So it really begs the question of, is anyone actually safe? But then, switching gears to big legal and entertainment news, Diddy is now suing NBC for $100 million. Right now, because NBC aired a documentary about Diddy called The Making of a Bad Boy on its streaming service Peacock last week. Sued Diddy alleging that this defamed him by accusing him of horrible crimes, including serial murder and sexual assault of minors, knowing that there is not a shred of evidence to support them. With that, you might be thinking, we've been following this Diddy case for a while. Allegations of sexual assault, they've been one of the core pieces of this case, but serial murder? That one, we don't hear about every day. But according to the lawsuit, the doc suggested that Combs is responsible for the death of Kimberly Porter, his longtime girlfriend who he shares 3 kids with, despite the fact that the coroner's office said that her cause of death was lobar pneumonia. So I will say, for the people that are really in the weeds on this case.
Yeah,
Diddy lied.
pneumonia
It is a
in his
conspiracy that he
basement.
may have referenced before, and
Light
it's made
be with
headlines
you.
in the past. And it's
Safe
not,
Yeah.
it includes interviews with Al
Yeah.
source, asserted that Porter was murdered as well as an interview with an attorney who questioned how she would have really died of pneumonia. It also then mentioned other people in
Yeah,
Diddy's
how?
circle who died, including Biggie, with sources sometimes
How would
casting
someone
doubt
die
on
that
whether
way?
Diddy played a role
In
in
a
those
heated
events,
house?
claiming that, quote, shamelessly advances conspiracy theories that lack any foundation in reality, repeatedly insinuating that Mr. Combs is a serial killer because it cannot be a coincidence that multiple people in Mr. Combs' orbit have died. Then regarding claims that Diddy sexually abused minors, the suit claims the documentary based this, quote, entirely on a false claim by an anonymous source. And then further adding that by releasing this film, NBC sought only to capitalize on the public's appetite for scandal without any regard for the truth and at the expense of Mr. Combs' right to a fair trial. Right? And accusing them of a rush job, with them pointing to an interview executive producer Ari Mark did with The Hollywood Reporter where he said, it's really competitive and I think that is why it wasn't enough to be fast, it was also necessary to be distinct. And saying there's no time and this was an extremely fast turnaround. With The Hollywood Reporter noting that there have already been docs released on Diddy with more on the way, which would add to the pressure of getting something out there fast. So now, all in all, you have Diddy seeking $100 million in relief over these defamation claims, with him listing NBC, Peacock, and production company Ample Entertainment as defendants, and his attorney, Erica Wolf, giving a statement to People magazine saying that grossly exploiting the trust of their audience and racing to outdo their competition for the most salacious Diddy expose, defendants maliciously and recklessly broadcast outrageous lies in the documentary. And with that, so far, NBC has publicly the allegations, but you do have the New York Times noting that this lawsuit kind of shows that Diddy is starting to go on the offensive as allegations against him continue to grow. For example, back in January, he also filed a lawsuit against the man who was given media interviews claiming he escaped Diddy's freak offs. To some, saying this is kind of a continuation of that
He
effort.
did have freak offs.
Cases where
That's
Diddy
not
is on the
up for
fence,
debate.
they're not going anywhere. Well, he has denied all the allegations against him. He's
Were they
still awaiting
legal
trial.
freak offs?
Charges.
Probably not.
And this is he's also facing dozens of
Probably
civil
some illegal
lawsuits that
drugs
new
at
ones
least.
being filed pretty regularly. In fact, one was just filed this week accusing him of drugging and raping someone in 2002. Diddy's legal team denied those claims. Ridiculous. And then we'll get to more news in just a moment, but it's been really cool working with SeatGeek on the $500 giveaway and seeing how y'all have been using your winning. Concerts and Broadway shows, sporting events.
Even like legitimate people at regular parties break the law. A super like millionaire probably does a lot of bad shit.
I think I need an ambulance, man. The district attorney, you should. Hello, little men in the.
Let's watch news.
Democracy depends on a free press. Please support our independent journalism at democracynow.org/give.
Democracy Now.
Welcome to Democracy Now, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. In Gaza, an agreement has been reached for the ceasefire deal to continue. After talks in Cairo, Hamas said will free 3 more Israeli hostages Saturday. Israel threatened to return
We
to
cannot hide
intense
from
fighting
evil.
if the hostages
So
will not free as
old, there should be no wars.
Hamas
Be
has an
strong,
agreement
my
with
friend.
Can't make peace.
Your
Nine
aid brings
houses
hope
where
to us
people are
all.
urgently bringing in prefabricated houses, caravans, tents,
We're rich enough where we don't need wars anymore.
fuel, and the continued flow
We have
of
enough
relief in every
technology to keep everyone fed house, but not even America. It's homelessness in America. Everyone should have enough. Like we're not overpacked, except for if you go to China in some areas, where they pack everyone into large cities, where a majority of the population of the world is. Like California is the most packed area in the United States. Compared to China, oh my god, it's a lot of open land. Hula, open land.
This refugee camp is targeted just like other refugee camps. They want to plant the idea that you
Let me make sure I have
the number of people in the camps are empty now.
My directive is to serve.
just the of all my characters.
The BBC is reporting in Lebanon until at least February 28th. This comes as the Israeli broadcaster Khan reports Israel's begun building 5 strategic outposts in the area and a sign Israel may try to keep
Watch this. I want to watch something interesting.
I need the city to protect me.
Yeah, maybe an Asmongold, yeah.
Big game just got a lot more interesting. Because with Crypto.com Plus, you can make
move in this area. The snake place, I didn't like jumping that much. It was okay. It's like a quick dungeon, I believe. In a super circle with a boss in the middle. So it isn't that expansive, but the mobs, I don't know. Just a bunch of snakes and stuff.
Drakari gonna kill sex on these lands. Millions of their scales gonna rend your flesh. Scourge no dark greatest enemy.
Do you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people? You better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
If you don't give us what we want, I don't want to be here.
Am I taking too long waiting for my life? And the two of them are trans. I am mostly disabled.
Oh, that's gates. Water phase and golem phase.
Here. It's chaos. Do not want to be in the DM. Amy!
Man,
Dismiss?
that's me? Yeah. That's a lot of people.
That is.
Got a lot of snowflakes melting. It's pretty. Like, I don't see how anybody could listen to these people talk and not come to the conclusion that these people have a profound mental illness and there's something seriously wrong with them. Just like the way they talk, the way they act, their body language, everything about them is so.
Listen to me.
Let us remember that Nancy Byrne books on gender sciences, they did do that. First, now the administration at villainize, marginalized migrant workers, trans, it's a bit of a
husband goats.
They also burned corn. Yeah, they burned a lot of stuff. Gold, yeah. And no, a lot, and I wish people like this. It's disappointing that you can't have genuine conversations because people try to just like kind of like handpick facts and like not talk about things in an honest way. But it's like part of that's true, but it's like not completely true.
LGBT people and even special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please wrap
Look
up.
at me!
Okay, well done, man. Well done.
So you pathetic!
Well done.
Of course, we need to.
Guys, these are the people that are on social media who are telling you how to act. Yep. There are NPCs in Oblivion that are like hostile bandits that are less hostile than that.
We fought back the scourge. What chance we take you?
I wonder what Reddit sub was a big monster.
Queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with quickness.
Collect you with the quickness. The fuck does that mean? What's that even mean? They speak in tongues.
eBay in Drag District 3. My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Libby Scanlon.
You're talking about this like the context of the right?
I'm gonna show you power.
Be nice.
It's
A big
passion. And sometimes you have to hold people accountable to a higher standard of behavior and like kind of decorum. And I think that when you do that and you create a culture that expects people to adhere to a higher degree of behavior, what you do is you create an expectation that is pervasive. And a lot of people that are like this stop acting like this because it's not socially acceptable. And I think that's what happens with people like this is that people have enabled it for a long time. And some of these people are not really that bad, right? Like this woman doesn't seem like she's that bad. But some of the other people, like especially the one screaming, like, oh my god, right? And so
I have many, many wares.
that
May your feet find good
allow
credit.
these people oftentimes they end up making their own lives worse. And whenever you just agree with them and tell them
talking about mental illness when he's like has one of the biggest ones.
Give them what they consider to be compassion.
Like everything Asmongold is in his personal life
Is just simply what
would be
makes
far
them
more
feel
classified
good
as
to do.
mental illness.
So telling somebody you're right
Not being
about
able to
everything
clean up
you
after
think about
yourself,
that might be
not
something you
showering,
can do
although
because you're
I think that is a
validating
lie.
that person,
I didn't see
but it
think
might
he
not always be
pretends
the right
not to
thing to do
shower.
for somebody in the long run. And so
His
when it gets to
obsession of not eating
dealing with
fruits and vegetables. He only eats meat
and
and potatoes and
you
stuff
have
like
people
that.
like this that get
I think
radicalized
that's all
by
like fake,
people's
but it might be actual true. And then
by
who
them
has the mental
misguided
illness again?
belief that people are compassionate.
The people who don't want to be the gender norms, or the person that can't clean themselves.
It makes them feel good. And I think that another great example of this another permutation
Yeah, I'm going to wait. Where am I
is
going again?
with people that
Here.
are
Yeah.
overweight. And it's toxic. This is what I've been. Remember when I said I'm the
No,
most
I've been
empathetic
overweight a
person?
lot throughout my life,
One day
and
people
what I say is, oh, it's a vice, kind of like smoking. But I don't smoke.
whenever I look at this, I don't
Smokers making fun of fat people is
yes,
like,
some of these people
yeah,
are
you're
ridiculous for sure.
destroying your lungs.
But underneath
What's the
that,
problem?
these are deeply
Everyone has
people
vices.
that need help
Who
in
cares?
a lot of cases.
You
And
can have vices, but I can't.
The
Like,
future
uh,
of browse
their lives,
till next we meet.
people enable them to further destroy
acting like a neurotypical is not
you now
a
no
positive.
longer reintegrate into society, and you've
Nor
effectively
do you need to integrate into society. Society is not about conforming to someone else's standards. It's about being yourself.
Many deals for
You
a
don't need to
friend of
conform.
Ramos.
You don't need to be a conservative that conforms to everything. So you're so cowardly you can't be yourself.
Francis, lucky doos and rope.
So cowardly you can't represent yourself. Talk freely.
Legal fees of systemic police brutality or protecting the lives of queer people in our community. How many lives have to be lost
I just want to
before
like
you consider fighting
has
back against fascism and corruption?
conservative brain rot.
The federal money relies on the human the trans people
Sad.
that we don't want your goddamn money.
I get that something you care more about. I'm glad that this person who probably lives in an upper middle class household and has never really had to worry about any sort of existential money problem in their life. I'm very glad that he's here to tell the government that other people that have the same viewpoint that he does don't want their money. Thank God that he's able to do that.
Oh yeah, that's an excuse. If you have money, you're not allowed to complain.
The easy funding and
Yeah.
don't mind Nazis for some whatever reason. But let me go back. I wasn't really listening to that.
The nation of trans people that we don't want your goddamn money.
I get that some you care more about us, about easy funding and trans lives, and don't mind Nazis for some whatever reason. But
Normally I would say good evening, but through the chair I will only impart my sour grapes.
an extremely
Destroyed. Eat my sour grapes.
Can you imagine? Like this is like like listening to people. I watched a couple of public access TV hearings, and it's like five crackheads, a crazy mom, a Karen, some racist guy, another crackhead, and then somebody that has that's dressed up like a Christmas tree that wants every day to be Christmas.
Is racist guy like
And then that's the end of it.
an Asmon follower?
Next Tuesday. That's it. No,
I wonder.
like if you guys ever watch one of your local news station, the city hearings.
The emotional
Yeah.
and taxing thing to stand up
Maybe
here
there's good accent
as
to
someone
use.
as part of the trans and gender diversity.
Oh, that's a good one.
My name is Katie. I'm
You saved that one?
from District 5, and I'm
Beware of
support
Yeti.
of agenda item 10B
I
and
have
10B.
many lucky
Right now
doos
in our
tell you
country,
like.
Trump is threatening the trans and gender diverse community.
Noticing people here are trying to control the rights of others, and that's not right. We should make
I think it's like you really gotta bring the kid in, and then the parents having the kid read this stuff. I mean,
Uh,
Alright. You're claiming to be an expendable? You read through the paperwork.
Shit. Every time I died, they just let me out again.
We keep on fighting right here.
17.
yeah, I want to watch Monkey 17. That sounds like a fun one.
Our global project management office is comprised. Alright, here's our third photo friend. I'm pretty good. I've been, trying to say hey and check in on you. My, your one-word responses are just so great.
One of these responses are more.
It's, I think facetious.
That's fine.
Okay. Tell me your break. How are you? I'm talking to this, by the way.
Oh, yeah, no, it's,
Time's up.
alright,
No, wait, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just, hey, continue.
you're not gonna explain the tweet? What's about my day?
You're like one of the coolest friends I have, and I think you're great, and I always just want to yap to you, but you're like, man, I'm so busy all the time. So if I can have, any second to see how you're doing, yeah, man, I think you're great.
We could, yeah, but the more interesting thing is not...
Trinkets,
yes!
Pretty
trinkets.
So, like, did you have any, like, good rules on the break? Did you, like, travel? No, don't answer that. On your bed? Or your sheets? But, like, what counts are your sheets? Is that weird to ask? I did. I asked it.
I have absolutely no idea.
Wow.
He is black sheets.
Okay.
What kind of your sheets are?
I don't like 1,000 or something. They're bamboo, actually.
Like good?
I don't know. I don't know, because all I do is I go to the store and I put my arms out and I put my fingers out and stretch them and I just like feel all of the sheets and I go that way. That feels nice.
Fair.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna do it, yeah.
Yeah, you should feel it. It feels like the higher the thread count, the more I hate the way it feels. If I'm really honest. Yeah, it feels.
What is a higher thread count? Like, is it more silky? Or like, I don't know.
Chat.
More durable?
Tell me.
It's more durable.
I would think that the higher the thread count feels like some sort of Egyptian silk cloth, but it doesn't. It feels like really rough. It's supposed to be feeling really soft. Yeah, I don't know. I think it feels rough to me.
Yeah, I would.
Would you rather have like a higher thread count or a higher thread count?
I have thread count.
You like thread?
I try to take it in the metaphorical sense. The thread represents money. You spend your bread on bread. Keep your bread.
What's with you and money? You got like a problem?
That's my money problem.
As in like an addiction.
No, it's not an addiction.
Like we talking about bread, we went from amazing soft edible bread to relating that to money.
Green light tense, you're late. Don't you remember?
Look at that bread.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any like fond memories of your escapism from working?
No, I was like ill for a week. Yeah, well, but other than that, it's okay. So stay tuned.
No, that's completely reasonable for how long that you dreamed and worked for, man. That was a lot. You feel recovered now?
No.
Oh.
Give me a cheers break.
That's fair. I feel like for all the work you put in, I think you're just gonna either go bald or gray like the hair soon.
Alright, already bald.
Oh,
But
I I was not gonna tell anyone, but hey, you know, all you bud.
People already know it's fine. So.
Okay. Hey, so I'm pretty sure I never told you this, but in the background, like during the subathon, I was working on a little like chibi sculpt of Nura, but then I just lost track of time. Stopped. I never did it. So I put it as a milestone for raising funds for people in need, arts, and we made it. So just letting you know, I'm not asking permission. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sculpt a little chibi Nura and people. They loved it.
Sculpt out of what?
Hey, my name's Lena. I used to be in the film and game industry, and I was a character sculptor for, also figures for games and film. And I used to run a business with my ex-partner, and we would make collectible figures that we sold. So I know how to make figurines in ZBrush.
Oh my.
What do you mean online?
Digital realm. I don't know. You could be sculpting that shit out of ice. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be Marvel.
Marvel, the ice sculptor. That's pretty cool.
Wait, so it's Marvel is more cool, and sculpting in ZBrush digitally is less cool.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Are you gonna argue against that?
Nah, but how cool would that be? Like set up like a camera and a big slab of marble, and it's like, and it's like a huge thing of like Nura in Marvel.
It's gotta be like the same thing. Like if you can do it in ZBrush, you should do it on actual Marvel.
It's funny because I don't know how to draw very well. In fact, I suck like big time. I think I sent you the drawing I did once. Bad.
I don't know how correlated.
It's not. It's like if you can play basketball, you can be good at football.
Well, that means to do well.
So my next milestone is like 100K is Nura is on a man. Poland.
I'm gonna.
Watch your feet.
Okay, sidebar here.
Watch your feet.
Big milestone so bad. But I
Watch your feet.
you may not be impressed, and then I just
Watch your feet.
I feel like you just do that. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say yet.
Oh.
We gotta get there. It's like a slow unlock. We get there. This conversation on listening.
You gonna tell me or?
I mean, I want to tell you, but I feel like I'll feel bad. Like today, just told you that you were unimpressed. Can you pretend?
Have you ever seen me like, reacting with like excitement and joy?
I think okay. Sometimes. I've never seen you happier or laugh as hard, or just even confused as much as that one line on the stream. You have a there.
That one was good. That one, I think what it was, I was so tired that I think I got delirious. And then something came over me. That was good.
I love that. You ever want to pull that back, or just don't let it?
Maybe.
No question.
I don't know if it works.
I don't know.
You're gonna tell me? I won't react.
No, yeah. Okay, it's fine. You're so tired and debilitated from the cover. Okay, I got this. Okay, so. Oh my god, I'm getting. Can you just like speak for like 10 seconds or less? I'm getting instant typing this.
Yeah. But I don't know. Don't expect any reaction at all. Okay. Every face, silence. You're gonna get an extra number 8. That's pretty good.
Oh my god! Okay, so most like list I've ever worked in. Except for when Ellie talked about the dog. You're pretty excited about that.
That makes sense. You don't know what amount it's gonna set?
What brings you here? Good luck.
Trying to do dailies on WoW.
Looking for a treatment option that's right for you?
Doing some
Ask your
raids.
healthcare provider for more information and visit Vtuber.com. With Vtuber, you may be able to pay as little as $5 per dose.
Okay. I'll get in a second.
Okay, let me see.
Alright guys, so this is a video a couple of people asked me to watch from Savix.
I don't know what I should watch, you know? Go to dungeon.
I turned Monopoly into an RPG.
You know what I need to do on stream is actually play like a full one-player campaign with AI. But the problem is, I want to set it up so the AI can talk. Let me see. So I might want my own AI that can talk. I guess the problem really is, I could use another person's AI just to talk to it, but it would probably run out of memory. Because I've talked to the AI like for hours before it ran out of memory. So I probably need a paid account to actually D&D with the bot. I don't know. But I did test it, and it was pretty fun playing with random bots and stuff. But I need a dedicated bot that I can play with, like, on stream for like 8 hours. Do like an 8-hour campaign. Let's see. We're gonna do this one. Wait, can I do this one on this one? No. Let me see, if he wants to do it solo D&D. Because, I mean, if I could get a bot that, like, goes on for 8 hours a day, I would literally play D&D for 8 hours solo. And to make it more fun, I'd probably be, like, a military commander. Have a bunch of bots go with me. Solo D&D. Like, I wouldn't want to play it technically alone. No other humans, but I would want either adventurers to go with me, or be a commander of a military. Because rarely do you actually get to be a commander of a military.
At QFC, we've been performing inspections to get more fresh
Yeah,
dinners
usually you
for
don't
over
do
60
military
years.
campaigns as a party. It's your adventure party. No, the general would probably just send you all on missions as a team. Like, oh, go do this military objective for us. They wouldn't send you with other soldiers.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks! Let hatred and rage guide your blows!
And they blow up, so you don't want to be too close. Or you'll die.
Thousand faces. Cower before my true form. Bow down before the god of death. Madness will consume you.
There we go.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end. That terrible glow. Should that be?
For it to be as it must, yes.
Where's my sprint? Sprint.
It is
It's party.
like no other.
Shut down. Let everyone go. That's a, like the first time ever doing this. They get me slow with it. See the flare. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's nice guys. Yes. Kill.
Your fate is sealed. The end of days is finally upon you, and all who inhabit this miserable little seedling.
Oh, wait. Shush yourself. Shush. Whoosh. Swoosh. Another thing you can do is go outside and go inside and solo it. That would be cool. No, I don't think it works though. Ooh. Let me see. If I go outside, do I teleport? What's it? Then I can do a quick solo?
Grey 10, exactly the same number of dwarves must be roasted as last time. Medium rare, of course. Well done would be insanity.
Let's get this.
Well, this is worrisome. Why, the Titan locks, Yog, Zaron, Implace, to have been artificially aged. These should have held for at least another 40 millennia. The only ones with such power are dead, aren't they? Or, perhaps... No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Wait, did my main character do it? Check. So I might get an upgrade if I do it. Ooh.
I know, not probably so weird, but let me explain. Most people don't use the as a social game. Like, and I've seen people say
Yes.
that
GD instead of being a adventuring party that goes out and follows and defeats the big bad, I could be a military general that leads a war against. I don't know. Oh, maybe I could roleplay in the Calamity, where all the gods are on the planet fighting each other. That would be fun. Calamity. I gotta see who owns that. I know it's in Critical Role, but I don't know if it's in the D&D lore about the Calamity. Maybe I can start off as an adventurer that before the war. Then when I hit 20, that's when the Calamity happens, and I just fight in the war. Let me look it up. Ooh, that'd be a good adventure. D&D Calamity. Dungeons and Dragons Calamity. The Calamity. It's in Critical Role. Let me see. So, in Critical Role, the Calamity sometimes refers to the Great Calamity, or simply the God War. Ooh, the God War. A war fought by the prime deities against the Patriarch gods at the end of the Age of Arcanum. Arcanum is probably the age where there's a bunch of flying magic cities. Arcane power challenged the gods who created them, so maybe people were so powerful they threatened gods. With a bunch of flying cities. Hating life, floating castles, cities spread all over. And then corruption from the evil gods could happen overnight. Oh, the Raven Queen was a name of mortal woman who challenged the god of death. Ooh. What if I'm in a story where the big bad is the Raven Queen, and I'm fighting the Raven Queen? Unnamed mortal woman. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Damn. So I could maybe roleplay at the height of magic, the heightened floating city, people creating like godlike structures. It wasn't anywhere else though. Like Calamity extended, Zandria extended, did what played in the Calamity. Oh, that's interesting. I should watch that series. It'd be fun to learn. Oh yeah, I remember them talking about it. They wanted to do a story about the Calamity, so they got a bunch of characters together that had godly items. Everyone had artifacts basically. Huh, interesting. Is what would the world be like if everyone had like godlike magic? There'd probably be a lot of wars, floating cities of castles. People would probably have to put magical shields around all their cities to prevent warfare from magic. I would definitely see that. There'd probably be countries that focus on defensive magic. Then you have to look out for like guys that have like extra dimensional worlds where they open door in the middle of your city and let's invade with armies. So you would have to have some kind of protection from teleportation magic around your city. You would need physical, mental, magic protection, shields, bunch of crazy stuff. Oh, there's only 4 episodes. That's interesting. Huh. Ooh, that'd be interesting. I could play in maybe Critical Role's world. Yeah, use their book, play in that area. That'd be cool.
And you've obviously gone into this, but this is very important to this adventure as well. I can only expect. What is the calamity?
So the Calamity was an event that had transpired about a millennia ago. It was not a singular event. It was a long period of time in which many of the societies that were cultivated by the gods, the pantheon of Exandria, known as the prime deities, began to grow into conflict with betrayer gods, other members of this pantheon that essentially wanted to wipe society clean, wanted to corrupt it, wanted to enslave it, wanted to do whatever their dark forces were. And that involved many of them making alliances to combat and wipe out the good folk of the land. And so in this climactic series of battles, it's referred to as the Calamity. And it wiped out a large portion of the people in the societies on the surface of Exandria. It was kind of a reset button in a lot of the world. And while there were survivors and there were heroes.
Okay, so what if my solo campaign was during the oh wait, before the war is where I level up, but when I get to level 20, I start getting boon feats and stuff like that from going above level 20, and I slowly become, and the war starts at 20, and I'm a general in the war, just fighting like powerful godly magic beasts and generals from all the gods, champions of the gods, and the whole war is just everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. It's explosions, cities falling out of the sky, and people need to set up defenses and shields, massive shields to protect major capitals. They need anti-magic. They need anti-teleportation. They need anti-dispel magic. Well, when you're in the city, you can't use magic or something like that. Maybe the dispel magic is small scale to only work at entrances. So when you enter past the guard gate, all your magic drops off, but you're allowed to put it back on as soon as you go out of the gate. You're like, oh, because the magic you're using could be like, oh, your clothes looks prettier or flashy, and really you just have like a white, like basic dress on or something. I don't know, but your magic like makes you look prettier, and that could be my story. I would want to be magic focused, but I want to run my Echo Knight slash rogue who uses a lot of magic. That'd be fun. and I would be an assassin. Eventually become an assassin of the gods. So maybe I would go into hell and other outer planes to fight like godly beings. That'd be fun. Like I go from that'd be post war. Like when all the civilizations are like wiped out and they're rebuilding. Me, I would become a champion of a god, and I would go into outer planes to fight godly battles between gods, and then I would like hunt down powerful gods that die like in history or something, and maybe I would face off against power gods that lived, and I would escape somehow because by then I'm going to be pretty much immortal and indestructible because I'll have well, I won't be indestructible. I'll have like clone spells set up, or if I die, I just go back to my body, lose all my items. But I have it set up so I have like dozens of sets of my magical items that I use. I just have backups beyond backups. I go from building like a small little fort castle thing in the world, but then I eventually move into like deme planes of my own creation. Even though I'm not a magic user, I'm a scroll and a magic item user because I'm not directly a wizard or anything. But I pay to get those spells, like where I can cast them. Like enchantment. Okay, the new thing in 2024 is they have enchantment swords, enchantment armor. I'd probably get my favorite spell. I'd probably get for my armor. I'd probably get counter spell. Eventually getting up to like level 8 counter spell 6 times a day. And I'd probably get fireball swords. I'd probably get like a little dagger or something that I put the clone spell on so I can get clones of myself. Planeswalking, like fork or dagger or something. Because I would want it to be something small, right? So in my extra-dimensional space, I have a bunch of planeswalker daggers. Near my throne, I might have like a case that has my clone spell, this fancy like decorative dagger, and then I might have I don't know a bunch of other spells that you gain access to the and spell equipment. So I'd go off and make a bunch of clone spells, give them fully decked out armor, work on it, hire, eventually have okay hirelings, people working for me. Eventually, I would replace them with like magical beings, golems and stuff. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun campaign because that could be long term too. I could go leveling up pre calamity. In the middle, when I get to 20, I go from 20 to 30 during the war, and I'm this powerful being that becomes a champion of a god. I don't know what god I would want to be a champion of. Maybe like a chaotic good or chaotic neutral god. I have to check. What would be a good god for my character? Holy War, fight in that. Oh, that'd be interesting. What else could I do? And then after the Cloud Wars are over and everything's falling apart, I'll become a champion of a god. Because maybe they do a deal where we need to remove all the powerful beings from the earth and to allow the children to grow on their own without us. So they take all the powerful beings. Maybe I go out and I trap them in other dimensions. So maybe I hunt down Vecna and I send him to the Shadow Realm. Boom. I hunt down all these champions and I imprison them. And maybe that's my story. Now, what god would be in charge of imprisoning all these champions?
When it was said and done, the betrayer gods were sealed away.
Even the good ones. Because I would want to seal the betrayer gods, the betrayer champions, but then since I'm working for a chaotic neutral or chaotic good, I turn around and start imprisoning good champions as well.
On their prison planes, the deific powers that still were around,
And
the prime deities, basically felt that it's too dangerous for us beings to walk on this world of our, creation. Our conflicts destroy everything we work for. So we shouldn't be here. And that's when the prime deities removed themselves from Exandria and created what's called the Divine Gate, which is essentially a wall, if you will, a lattice-like barrier around the realm of Exandria that prevents the gods, good or bad, from ever returning physically to the world. They can only send their followers power through the gate. They can send their acolytes and various celestial or fiendish beings that represent them through to do their bidding, but they themselves are removed from the world, kind of like distant chess players. And that's where the rest of the mortal realm itself kind of exists and creates its new history, and has been over the past 800 years since the divergence happened in which the gods left the world.
I can't imagine everyone agreed to this.
No, but it was kind of a unified discussion amongst the deities that this is for the best, and those that maybe felt it wasn't truly in their best interest were outvoted, and it was kind of definitely a quorum at the moment.
I gotcha. If you liked this interview and you'd like to see more, go ahead and like
that. I am the Warden of Champions. Ooh, that'd be cool. So, if you look at, the Critical Role gods, let me see what gods there are. Because I could use my own gods as well, make up my own god, and just play in a similar setting. God of Warden, God of War, no, God of Prison, God of something. Let me see. God of War. No. What are the deities in D&D and deities? Here, let me look at deities. Deity. Okay. Let me see what types are. Prime deities. Changebringer. Freedom, trade, travel, return love. Okay. Bahamut. Justice, honor, good, aligned dragons. Maybe, but I wouldn't want something that's chaotic. Let's see. Bahamut's probably lawful. Good aligned dragons and metallic dragons. No. I want neutral. I'm gonna have to create my own god. The Warden. Imprisonment of the Calamity. Jailer of the Calamity. Deity of Art, Beauty, Fate, Spring. Goddess of Salvation, Laws, and Peace. Learning, Prosperity, Knowledge. God of battle, competition storms, wild god craft creation, god of craft creation, family legacy, sun, alternate sun, return ravens, faith, death, twilight, winter. Raven Queen might be a good god though. If you can't kill God, you can fate them to be imprisoned. It's called Rai. God of redemption, compassion, healing. Oh, I might have to choose a god that's not in the list. Let's say I can find D&D gods that match. Or another god. It's Nine Hills, Bane, the Strife Emperor, God of War, Slaughter, Shadows, Spiders, Mad DTM Destruction, no. Torture, Enslavement, no. God of Poison, Assassin, Darkness. Cloak Servant, no. God of... Huh. Prince of Undeath, huh? Destroy deities? I have to maybe create my own god. The jailer. The jailer. Give him a small fragment of everyone's power so he can imprison the gods of corruption, the betrayer gods, and the champions of all that have gained too much power. Let me look up D&D gods. Maybe I can find a good one in the history of D&D. Like, you don't want to just make a bunch of new gods. You might as well use some source material. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if my WoW character needed to do the raid. Let's see. Like, I could create my own god. Yeah. But what if there is already a god of like warden of prisons and stuff? Jailer, a jailer of the powerful. Their whole purpose is to block the gate, create and lock the gate between gods and mortals, and guard the gate. Well, that'd be good. They get a little bit of everyone's power except for the betrayers, and their mission is to guard the gate between mortals and the gods.
Greenway tense. You're late. Don't. You remember the last time?
Oh, solo adventure. Oh, there's solo adventures. Oh, I might have to do a couple of those instead of just relying on AI. Because I can't do everything. Yeah, I could throw in a couple of solo adventures. Huh.
Very much in now after the character, and she is terrified of ghosts and supernatural. Honestly, not the from murder mystery, but I told my teachers the character just wanted to play with it. It's not like my character. She's fearless. So thanks. Chapter 1. Adventure begins. After a long day on the road, the CrossFit Midlands see the lights. Stars are just starting to emerge as the road comes. It looks like a place to do good, earn points, and achieve glory. Maybe also but the people read men. When he went out, only some members. Only some good members. I probably don't have to take you, but I can't help who I am. When she gets into town, it looks practically deserted. You're looking around for anything. When a solitary experience like those.
Let me look up gods. D&D gods.
When you fell from the sky, because you are the sun and the sun is bright and beautiful, she has skills, but pick up my bar one of them. Can I help you with something? I what happens to where you go? The cleric asks on the field for and steps to the tavern on the ground floor. Having clearly forgotten her there, she closes it behind her. She is playing cards again. Turns out all the townspeople are at a funeral for a local woman. Everyone is pretty on edge. In fact, an old man tries to pick a fight with her. I don't know you, he slurs, stabbing a blunt finger in the air between you. Was it you? Do you do this? What else have you done? A few heads nearby turn as he stands up in one-legged stance and starts bobbing unsteadily. You're at a funeral in a strange town, so violence is not an option. This adventure is really telling you that this. If violence is not on the table at all, Russia would absolutely hit it. I am not sorry for fights at funerals, but I assure you, I am. And then she flexed. That was a near one. I only got an 8, so that's an 11. Barely he backed down, staring daggers at you, looking for you well. Several stands, including Mabel's fiancé Tom, is currently very handsome, although he's not conscious. We have gathered to remain shining like this, but blind to see. The next speaker in the ceremony is approaching, and honestly, the young woman is the best of the sub cleric, steps up to the crowd.
Get your evil god. No. Get your god. No. God of evil, god of good, god of writing. Good. Oh, that's an interesting god. Future good, goddess of peace. So maybe they made the peace between all the other gods. Sure in. Friends is home to many non-human creatures bearing degrees of civilization. It's Elda. Elda, the future god of future good goddess of peace, could be a good possibility for my god and the champion of peace. So we made a contract with the gods to imprison all powerful beings during the war. Help neutral lesser duty of war now. True neutral god of craft. Law, no, I don't want law. I want chaotic. Chaotic good. No, chaotic neutral goddess of fusion. Chaotic good goddess of joy. Chaotic good of thieves. Intricate goddess of magic. True neutral god of knowledge. Neutral. Chaotic good of the moon. Chaotic good of love and beauty. Chaotic evil. True neutral god of war. And also fortunate venture. True neutral goddess of trade. No, I think that goddess of peace would be the best god for my character. True neutral goddess of nature now. Magic. Stars of moon. That's interesting. Celestia. True god. I was looking at Scott Browns. Celestia is different. The Greyhawk. Dragonlance. Eberron. Non-human. Dawn of Wars. Vtuber. Not a good. Good guys have changed like travel, agent of passage. God of magic and arts. Leader of the elves. I like Aeon. Aeon, goddess of like knowledge and magic. Always liked her personally. Future gods of knowledge. Alone. What if I worked for Alone? The goddess of knowledge. And we knew for a fact that we could have all these powerful gods. If your wishes to use the watch.
It's too far away.
Man, I do a bunch of solo.
The veil of winter will protect you, champion.
Some of these books.
Behold, wondrous rapidity!
Golganer, lend me your strength. Grant my mortal allies the power of thunder!
Los Angeles Fire Department, South City Fire, needs a lunacy that will help people do more in the coming days. These not just to show outside of being a decorated combat vet, it includes LA City Fire and even a model. You can see good looking, I since launching this channel, the only beautiful have a comment is a people. We have wrote a song called Fuck the Fire Department.
Your destruction will herald the new age of suffering. What horrors await?
Man! What's your problem, man? What's your fucking problem, man? Oh. Yeah, okay. So, get your lazy ass out and say something. I got right here. Just right by here. Yeah. Got out and said, hey, guy, can you step back? Yeah. Anything, right? Blew out my fucking eardrum.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows. Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Thousand faces.
Cower before my true form. Bow down before the god of death. Madness will consume you.
Your resilience is
my tripod and my knee, like the whole time he was coming at me, I'm trying to be right here, and then
Grimrai tense. Exactly the same number of dwarves must be roasted as last time.
he came in, he started to come in, and he stepped on the gas and swerved and hit me, and I was trying to get away. I thought you were backing up, he had to swerve right when he stepped on the gas. Look, if we did that to anybody, we would have felony charges on us. Never seen Bruce's map. Bruce is over here hollering at this guy. Here comes Chief Roy. There's the guy that hit me right there. Yeah, I am pressing charges. I already told the cops I'm pressing charges. They won't stop. Get him to that party and take fire. Film the response. This guy thinks that it's like my fault or some shit. He's trying to saying like me fault. Dude, we're over there live. Fire. That's why there is a divide. The normal
Grimrai tense. You're late. Don't. You remember the last time we had to deal with the temp?
I had done what we did, I'd be in jail. But I still don't want to. Already, they need to give us guys to do like this. Everybody wants to be drug tested and DUI test. What do you guys say to that? Did y'all smell alcohol on rips and alcohol? No?
is the target, and cross is the up target. Who's taking what?
Fuck yeah, goodbye. Let's go.
Who is the main track? Tracking assignments of the channel or this channel? So Brown, so but on your card getting really married. Excellent. So Ford, Wade, Brooke, Adam, freestyle, and all good on? Alright, let's go, fucker.
Alright.
And in. Alright.
Do we have what you're doing, emote now?
I can do it for you.
Yeah, I told her gladly when I told her.
Okay, so who's doing it?
I can do it. That'd be not great or random. You actually like big and there's
Oh, wait.
no. Whenever I post a video about. Alright, anyway, guys,
Hello, what's up? It's A Squad.
Yeah, they're ones that
Hello,
are
what's
making
up?
it the
It's
next
A
level.
Squad Peter here. Talk of Mammoth P. Popping back out at pretty. Cause big girl show right
Grin right tense, you're late. Don't. You remember the last time we had to deal with the tampering that allowed Yogg Saron to escape from his prison underneath Ulduar? You were late then, too. You should really try to be more punctual. Well, get going. Oh God. Keepers, Titan stuff. Get this one checked off your list so we can move on. We've got times and places to be.
Warren gestures impatiently for you to leave.
Respect to me and my audience, please. Gotta have limit sleds. Gotta set the route rules. She starts reading a couple of chat messages. Next thing you know, she's reading for subs, and who knows, that could lead to her starting in OnlyFans. Who knows? Okay. And with OnlyFans, okay? I support all types of work. I support them too. Alright, here's what the problem.
I am Tonka Dad. Ready? Enter world. Oh, we're gonna play together, see?
That'll lock me in. I'll pay what you want.
We didn't want to spend time in the case of recording for chat. Like, I didn't want you guys to farming like that.
I have strike 2 already. Stop talking your chat about me. Disrespect.
You have thousands of people watching. I have 100. Dude.
Yeah, so
Let me talk. I need to talk to at least keep some people here. You don't need to do anything. Where's my like?
Oh, here we go. Ding ding. Say that. It was
He set me up.
Box free, yay. Grow up.
That's gay.
I think you stream your 25.
Oh, I am 26. Crazy.
Lock, load, ready to go. I'm pulling up to the village. I got the extended level 6. That's the whole problem. Because I'm not level 6. Like, when I died this sort of made me really, holy shit, so long. I need to get level 6. Bro, remember that level 9 beast I got that sort of made me yeah, bro, that was a lifetime ago, by the way.
Hey, where are you? I'll look for you. I see you. Daddy.
You hitting me? Where you at?
Didn't see you with the...
Said you're hitting and you said daddy. Following another man?
Wait, I thought you put a coin above your head. What's your mark? Oh, there you are. Daddy, you look big. I'm not saying that your character just looks big. Like, if we were in real life or in the game, I would take you. You remind me of human beings, but not as small. You're not that small.
Classic. I'm going back to the village to get that quest I think I was level 6. Oh my god, I'm still level 5. No joke, by the way, this takes us roughly 6 weeks.
Why do you say that?
We are parents.
You're not confident.
I don't want to do the speedrunning guide because I'm not dying. I'm not like a there level. So calm down. Well, I have 7,000 midnight when you say work. The work never happens. It's game run to the light.
You stream for years and you're still bad at it. That's crazy. I just went live and I might overtake you.
Neither can Ron. We all know why.
Are you serious right now? You had a kid with me? Whoa, you want me to show myself? I will. No. Eric Mod has access to my stream and it's showing pictures of my face. Edited. They're not real. They're edited.
That was the real. That is not edited at all, actually. That is not edited.
It's beautiful, right? Come my stream for music. No.
What you're saying is yesterday you weren't streaming, you weren't playing music, you were locked in.
Someone donated Russell. Yeah. Fat. What'd you say?
DG. We're not making it to EDM level.
Oh, what is that, Tyler? What are these? The bowl? The Kudo bowl.
Oh shit, these are over here? How do you know they spotted this?
Jesus, I almost just ran right into him. Would I have died?
Not accurately, the guy's suiciding. How many chances just kill himself?
Can I bake a sub? I don't get a lot. Can I just say bake?
Go for it.
Actually, that name is kind of racist. I'm not. Not gonna lie. Thanks for the sub.
Fine.
I do not have time.
Well, congrats again.
Okay, you have got to.
Okay. They were helping. Sorry, I'll give up.
Okay, I am not getting. You take like chicken break. Okay?
Okay, yep.
You have a.
I'm manually muting right now.
Your alt has to be in.
Yeah. Alright, let's check back in. You don't want to hear me talk. I don't have a good voice. I get it. You could have just said that. You got it fixed. It's your fault. I don't
Golden,
know.
lend me your strength.
You let the man
Grant my
get that.
mortal allies the power of
A little what?
I would get if it is in misogynist. What's the good one?
Tyler, stop. You stay on the phone.
Rapidity!
I say feminist, that means that has female in it, so I think you support female.
You sound so slow.
Enoch!
Oh, I hope
Your
our child
servant
isn't slow.
calls for your blessing.
Oh, Salem, please, I pray.
Acorn here on me, there's an acorn on me, there's an acorn. Actually, come here, there's an acorn on me. You get it right now, acorn on me.
I don't know where you are.
Come to me.
I'm coming. Can someone steal it, though?
It's pretty next to me. You heard me say that. No, he's not stealing.
the veil of Winter will protect you, champions.
You can try something like that if you want. Are you AFK? I'm hoping. You don't know where I'm at. I don't get subs. And you told me to mute. Dude, what are you not understanding? I don't have a career. I need money.
I need to target something first.
That's insane. Well, I want the new one. We're not making it. We will. We made a level and a half in an hour and a half. At level 6. Why you're not agreeing? You are on top. Because you're mad about everything. I have to mute. I'm mad. I'm mad. We're friends. Your voice, verbal assault, Tyler. And it's raining. I don't hurt. I'm new to the game. You're such a mistake. Yeah, he's the one saying Boston. Ridiculous. Yo, this guy is taking all the birds, bro. I know, we don't need the birds right now. Yes. I need the bird talent, not the one flying in the air, the big bird. I'm talking about the one that walks. Bird specific. Bird fly means got it. It's still technically a all bird fly. Don't you know that? Name one bird that doesn't fly.
Penguin.
A penguin. What else? An oryx. Come in. No. Let's just go. Dude. Yes, are you talking about the guy that's taking everything? Bro, this guy is running around spamming, let me be your editor, and his name is Carsdale. Like, totally or what? Okay, I got it. I completed it. Alright, you wanna run back? I'll run with you. I see you. You're at my right. Hey, sweet. I didn't. You want me to call you anything in game? I'll call you whatever you want. I won't talk this way. I'll talk sexy. Give me an impression. Talk sexy. You want me to talk? No. Yeah, no. I didn't think so. Stop acting like a badass. You want me to talk to you like that? That's true. Why would you want me to talk to you like that? You know what I said it. I called you out here bluff and I said do it, and now you're back. I'm a mother. I'll do it tonight if you want. Shh. Found something I want to show you. Physically, and you know it. Y'all cannot take ill pros. At the end of the day, that is how Sailor was made, okay? Isn't it weird to think all of our parents... Please just stop. Yeah, I'm sorry. Only Roach's GG is recruiting. You see that? Roaches of all kinds. Hardcore WoW. Be careful here. These AoE pulls. Like right here, I just pulled two. I gotta run. Yeah, I just said that. You need to run. I'm running. Can you be an elf in the game? Could be an elf. Like you. I mean, like, could you do it? Small guy. Not because you're small. I just... No. Just get good, bro. Just get good. Game like
I require a target.
That's what I'm doing. Hey, it's scary. Okay, so I meant to tell you this a while ago. I thought when you were preparing for WoW and doing all those things and stuff that you guys were gonna face the Alliance. Yeah, that was supposed to be next open thing. Not. Why? That's what I heard. I heard something that unless there's something new, unless PvC, I don't know, PvC unless it has a hardcore mode, only things that are happening is what Soda said or something. I don't know. That's why it's only roaches. I need to make this shit work. Maybe for Nate, it's actually a pretty dangerous place. Eric died here. Drop literally
ran the raid like you. Like, if Yamato did... Okay, let's say Yamato ran the raid and he did exactly what you did and said, it would run. If you tell Yamato to stay in,
Yes, 100% after everything he's been through, I am 100% staying. But
no, you won't even drive me around in a car I run.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
I mean, I'm still driving him around anyway, so that's not even an excuse.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
that's true. Safe.
Why would you for a while like that, knowing that is gonna trip? Are you kidding me? Tyler, I drive 99% of the time.
Yes!
No,
show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Tyler, you do not drive me around in the car unless we get in your Acura and you want to look cool. That is first of all, I do drive me.
Pieces.
The only time you drive me, you drive me. That is
That's
Bow down before the god of death.
this dude, when Sailor was born, asked me to drive him home.
Madness will consume you.
Drive us home.
My life fired, I couldn't drive.
Had a vaginal or
Bad news,
sire.
Yeah, I was sleeping on a hard ass couch for 3 days.
Tremble, mortals,
Oh
before
my
the coming
god,
of
The
the
clans are
Lord.
united under Black Hand in this assault. They will stand together until Stormwind has
Yeah,
fallen.
I do it easy.
Gul'dan is bringing up his warlocks by nightfall. Until then, the Blackrock clan will be trying to take the eastern wall.
You just offended hundreds of women in your chat. They unfollowed. I don't
But that's all.
my blood. Sure. How do I do it?
The end of days is finally upon you, and all who would have it this miserable little seedling.
Oh, I'm gonna lose.
Cool too, baby. Come on. This stupid ass hammer gave it no one silver destiny.
Give me my shit. It was fair and square.
Okay, Tonka Mistress. Great.
What? Are you serious, bitch? Like, I won't slit your throat right now? What do you mean? I'm literally looking at her in the game. What if it's a man? It's probably
Movie, can I trade you, please?
I'm looking at your mistress.
Green-light tents, exactly the same number of dwarves, must be roasted as last time.
Alright, okay, how? Wanna do it again? Wanna double or nothing?
I gambling for my money.
No, but you can win it back.
It was one silver destiny. What are you talking about?
Tyler, I'm saying I will give you your 10 back.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Hold on. From the through.
Why did I not see you again? Where's
From the boys.
Alpha Mother? Damn, she's kind of fun.
Yeah, I got claws for you. I got claws. Thank you, Hawthorne. Oh my god, Hawthorne just sent me Exodia. You suck. Or Miss Tonka. Hawthorne's actually sent you here.
How do I check?
Give me a second. I'll give it to you. So this is all your best stuff. You don't need to buy anything.
Ooh, wouldn't this be considered, like, cheating?
No, it's not. No, we're not self-bound. Playing for self-six.
Tyler, can you come with
No, I don't want to buffer the die. Follow the arrow. The arrow does not say go to the trainer. You're not the trainer.
Maybe I'm trying to be romantic. I'm in the lodge, and I want to request a night with you in here, with the heart.
Okay.
Alright, let's roleplay. Hey, baby, Hey baby, you wanna get a night at the inn with me, Tyler?
I'm not a got the house. We're wasting time. What are we doing?
Still might wake up and like she sat up and then fell forward.
So you're spinning all of mine.
Baby, listen to me. Hey, I'm on step 27. You're behind.
Yes, okay, so what does your thing say right now?
It says accept the ravaged caravan.
Yeah, we're on the same.
Oh, is this training ground? Look at these guys, they're kind of hot. Stop cheating. If I recall, when Pepper was leveling to 60, he followed a woman up to a bedroom, a green troll of some sort, ringing a bell on the bed, and his mistress is here. Are you high? Let that troll work on you.
I'm waiting at watch.
No, that's even better. It's like going to a strip club and just watching.
Not contact training.
Well, conversation? How many mistresses you got? Yes.
True.
I hope you find a mistress in game and then you meet them IRL and then it's an.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised.
What'd you say?
Got a super rare.
You did? Good job. Congrats. Congrats, sir.
I'm thirsty recently.
Yeah, I could have said something there and I didn't. Like we just split up? We can split up, it's not mean. Maybe if we could go faster doing that, go ahead. Pave the road. Pave the road.
Going down. Down.
Oh my god, your mistress is okay. Maybe we invite her to have fun with us.
No. Stop, stop, stop. Code red, code red. Code red. Code red. The beast is awake. Code red.
Oh my god. Get behind us. The big thing.
Oh, they're not after code.
In an area where I'm not near this. I'm scared. Alright, I'm gonna go get her.
Yeah, bro, I'm pretty quick. Hit level 10 today. Now, I'm going to call. Fight it. Like broken. I literally thought I've never seen a lion in the zone. I literally thought this was that guy off the World of Warcraft episode. South Park. Like goes to road and kills everybody's character. I actually thought it was him. Never seen a lion.
I do not have a target.
Maybe?
On the way.
You just left me with the mistress?
No, I won't.
The mistress is twerking on my face. Alex?
Oh, this guy. Yeah, chat about it.
Alex, there's two of the patrols coming again, and you're not locked in.
You know, you guys have the audacity to tell me
I need to target something first.
Why are you saying it like that? Yes? I think so.
Okay.
You're saying that funny. You want me to be shit talk. Why would I get tips as a golden flat player? That's
because he is asking how to get a goal.
Don't blame your teammates. You were probably the problem. You have the little Twitter. You know. You forced me. Yeah, you forced me.
ass parents. You know, I got. Why did you go stalker? What else? Harass those other parents? Okay. Yes. He runs the line. Yeah, actually. I think you're up on it. That's what you said. Moron, what do you mean you can't believe? Respect. Respect it. Big dad. I didn't say it was a bad dad. That might be the only thing he's good at.
I require a target.
Yeah. Oh, go to the town. Jesus. Sorry. What's a dead body?
See if you can muster the nerve to join my attack.
Why do I think people would be close in game?
Don't assess the situation, you half-wit. Just jump into the fray.
Why I'm so bad. Sometimes they log on. You log in the game. You have time to go get one IRL. And you propose at the launch. That's peak content. That's simple. So, I'm like, super harassed. Take it home. You to realize you weren't going to catch it and pull your bow. Damn! The camera? Sure on its main, and why is he suddenly the second warrior? Don't tell Tyler, but you are significantly better than he was as a new player. Thank you. I won't tell him that. You haven't beat Elden Ring. I had Sailor. Oh. There's plenty of time to play. Get off my bed. I don't think. I'm sorry. It's not you. I don't think these late night start times are going to work. It's not you. It's me. It's the issue that I have to deal with. Whatever guy tells me, it's not you, it's me. I've been here for 9 years. You don't know. I mean, you stream all the time. You think you're the only one? But the crazy thing is, there are a lot more struggles ahead. The hardest part of me is those big hits. I think those hits are okay. I can get mad no matter what I say. Such a pussy. This is why I own you. Say! Go back out.
And paint my face with your blood!
You didn't say it. This is why people roach on you, David. Not here. I don't want to be.
Stop casting.
Can you tell me when you were actually getting potatoes, dude? I'll give it. I'll just say blah blah. Hard part about the game. Yes, now the hard part.
For the death god!
In the front appearance. Oh my god. I'm black ass. I can't. I will. You said it, weirdo.
Pathetic failure will
That's
serve
better
as
saying it
a
like that.
warning
I
to
don't see that on
all.
spawn. I might be colorblind at word mom break. Mom break.
And carry out the master's will.
Stop casting.
For 10 months, I want you to wake up every 2 hours shift. For 10 months. If it's not monthly work, I can't just
Casting.
Go to sleep at any time, little bro. Anytime after your stream. I want to hear it.
I've got to go to my social from a worker.
Yeah, that's
At max, 5 hours. I'm not complaining.
You get 5 hours of sleep, straight sleep. When do I get that?
You get 3 slots in the morning. Slots, yes you do. Yes you do.
I get up at 8:30. You know that. Sometimes
I don't come in until 9:30.
Yeah, but sometimes I wake up at 8:30.
You know what I mean? Tell me you're like chilling there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing really to tell you. Like, I go back to sleep, like, after 30 minutes. It's because I hear Sailor screaming in the hallway.
She's not screaming in the hallway ever. She never cries for me.
No, that's not crying. Like, yapping.
Oh, like
I hear her. Yeah, I hear her. I hear her stomping in the hall. You're listening. Talk to a marriage counselor. Any thoughts on that? TT?
I mean, I think we're struggling eating.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I don't have an add-on. What's the photo too?
What brings you here? Till next
Okay.
week. Be careful.
Really, man?
Wait. Get yourself
I have many
Dude,
wares.
why are you such a piece of shit?
We got more grass there than I did for 60. You guys, you could have been yellow. Let me make that up for you. You can do things. Time to unite them up first and take down the clone program.
Many farewells.
Dagegen nehmen wir jetzt Business Class. If they business class, I meant premium class.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Keep your head in the game. What's this? It's like we lost sight of the goal. We're chasing these like stupid memes, bro. Draft number 3 for MC raid number 4 with meme raid leader number 5. Don't care. Don't care. Oh, we're gonna lose another 5 people on Baron Get it.
Go
Oh,
with honor,
shucks.
friend.
That sucks. They're not gonna be able to do BWL now. One sketch raid is enough. That's what I'm fucking saying.
Need help?
And we're just repeating it over and over and over. No, stop
Safe
it.
travels.
Give the people a break. Let them start it all. Back big time with some big content. Yeah, he's half memeing, but he's also half right. I see where he's coming from. I am memeing. He's not really memeing. He's also not really wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Kill's in a weird spot. Like, we're at this point now where we're kind of stretched very thin, where we have 3 raids happening. We're dropping like flies. It might get to a point where I give up trying to. Am I correct? So I give up trying to make MC more than what's in. Just fucking go into MC, raid lead through it, clear it, log off. And so BWL. I mean, people are gonna die no matter who's raid leading. Like, it happens. It just does. But you're probably having more like, Baron fuck ups. Actually, we still might. Like, there's always risk, no matter who's raid leading it. Even if they're all sweats. But, for hype's sake, if I say I'm raid leading it, no one cares. I totally get that. So I don't know. The other problem is consumes. We banned the auction house. We're at the point now, because we banned it, no one can make money. So sure, we allow you to buy flasks, we allow you to buy all these different things, but how do you make money? Whether you can't sell things, I guess you go out and skin. Do you use vendor raise and shit? Do you be like, well, make it to where you can sell things on the auction house? We can't police it then. Maybe we could, but it's tough. It's gonna be a lot. Just the way the add-on works. Like, the add-on just detects when someone, first of all, it just blocks the auction house altogether. Simple as that. So if we, allow half of it, you see how it's not just half of it. It's a big difference. You could just say, fuck it. What can
can we really buy from the auction house nowadays? Big deal. Cloud keepers, sure, but it'd be really obvious to tell who's buying gold in that case. Fetch rate, we would be able to detect if someone uses the fetch rate. That's not gonna be allowed. Consumes, we already allow consumes to kind of be bought. The way we do it is you have to mail a letter to Volts or Volts Bank and say, I would like to purchase this, and this, and this, and then you give the appropriate amount of gold. And then Volts would use the auction house, buy it, and mail it back. That's our way of them using the auction house without allowing them to use the auction house. It's kind of annoying, but that's how we do it, because I just don't want people using the auction house altogether. Like, I can't police it. So we could just allow the auction house to say, fuck it. We're like a free raiding guild. We've already allowed mob tagging. At this point, we are limping. We're limping to BWL. That's kind of where we're at right now. So it might be like the final week where we just stop policing anything. No, the auction house sucks. You don't get anything out of it. Not anymore. We're currently MC farming. So Edgemasters is the only thing. Some materials here or there, I guess, so you'd probably be able to get Lionheart Helm much easier. Everyone could start doing engineering, which would help them mob tag easier. They'd probably like that. But you don't like buy gear better than MC gear. I guess Cloud Keeper, but there's not a lot of those. You ain't getting it, like I said.
MC gear.
But yeah, they can like actually sell their herbs. They can sell skinning mats, Flurry Axe, Deep Woods, Edgemasters, Alcors, Cloud Keeper. Okay, but Alcors, there hasn't been a single one in the auction house in forever. Cloud Keepers, there's not one up right now. Flurry Axe, sure, but it's not much better than the level 60 gear. Just getting Ribbon Spike is like literally right there. And it would be really easy to tell if it fucks white gold. Alcors was up there for 4,000 gold. Okay, so I'm saying like, and they're still not even better than MC gear, none of it. Except Edgemasters and Cloud Keeper, I can see that. Either way, yeah, I think we might have to have a guild meeting just to like discuss all this stuff. Focus on keeping people alive in raids. Give people who died hope so they're encouraged to continue leveling. Yeah, no, I hear it. It's one of those things where it's like, I already have people who died, like, should I re-level? I'm like, hey, yeah, my goal is BWL. But they aren't sure if they should re-level. That's why I did mob tag to speed it up. Either way, it's so fucked. Bit raid today. We're missing 5 people. They've been replaced already.
I mean, she looks good.
4 people.
Yeah.
I just don't want to make it. And I said, I'll beat it with one hero. He said there's no shot that he's going to dedicate the rest of February to practice. Then he changed his mind. He reviewed my tapes and thought, this guy isn't that bad at Warcraft 3. Then instead, he can only play with one hand. I refused because it's a ridiculous notion, but I thought about it. Next day, I came back and I said, okay, I'll play with one hand. Then he said, it has to be your non-dominant hand. So now I have to use my left mouse, my left hand with the mouse. Like, what are we even talking about here? He wants to play with me with my left hand with the mouse. While I was considering that, he said, oh, by the way, it should be 3v1. I get to pick 2 teammates. It should be 3v1. Isn't that fair, or are you scared? What is the shit? The T1 strat. I love that. T1.
No, the Volt this guy on moving. Brett.
Walked into it like, oh fuck.
Dude, it's so sad, like, lip and everything. I could probably got away. Nothing was. Like, I could have ice blocked him and flip for a little. That was fine.
Ice block and you could lift once. I don't know. I mean, it's a boss. You can't CC it.
Well, what do you think? Like, lip blink? I don't know.
Lip would give you 6 seconds. You're dead. Like, you're just dead. You pull that thing. Unless there's people with you, or you get kite out.
Maybe Blink switched it. Oh, there's a safe spot. Either way, it's crazy. I was in the same DM. I was getting my fireball buffs as well. And I remember walking by, yeah, Beacon and I were playing Divinity, and I remember walking by and just thinking to myself, you know, what did I think to myself? Oh yeah, I saw the boss and I thought, I don't think we've ever gone over these buffs, and I actually thought someone was gonna die.
Yeah. Everyone did it so nonchalant. Like, I was like, so nothing aggro because of Star Wars.
Never had. And I don't think you should raid leave, considering you're not actually gonna be there, so you can't. I'm not gonna put people through that. You gotta be left with, alright?
Okay, I understand. That's fine. If anything, they can just find it. I sent you notes.
You sent me notes?
Yeah, like, documents and shit.
I gotta request access.
AOE incoming.
Harvested
combat. That's crazy. You had notes. You ready, man?
Yeah, I was gonna have, you know, we have a lot of mages, so I was gonna assign to a mage for this goal.
You had I mean, you invited a lot of gray parsing mages too. They all suck ass.
Yeah, I was gonna have goal.
Like, half these fuckers only wear green stamina gear. They haven't done a dungeon once.
Yeah, I was crafting mages. So I'm fucking right. When I was crafting mages, I was thinking, oh, if man crossbow, like I could considering they're old.
Yeah, I see.
We call it the
Magma Guard, each cover code, motor train, jumping range, one tank, yep. Beheaders, 3 tanks. Tank adds on wall, all melee path on full, all mage druids can beat us fast, kill us first.
You just get the fail, and other than that, I have like specific notes thrown down.
I like these. These are good notes. 5 tanks, 1 on each squad, 1 on each side. Kari goes in and ice blocks. Oh. Made these notes for you, Kari.
That's awesome. I have more notes, like important reminders.
You dare look upon the host of the
Warlock should banish 1 mob each, kill the boss first.
Interrupt.
Just kills ads, blah blah blah.
Stop attacking.
Let's see here. Tank, and you have tank and healer assignments too. Clutch angles, Gary maybe, and so. Here's died too.
That's not even good.
Wait. Carly, you drafted the worst raid comp ever. Horrendous.
Excellent work, champions. We shall set up our base camp in these chambers. My Magi will get the Scourge transport device working shortly. Step inside it when you are ready for your next...
Then you died, so you can't even raid leave this comp.
Yep.
Then back died, went to the elevator.
Yep. Covered up.
Chody died in Dire Maul. I think Wake can go, but he could go for. Corey cannot go, so Corey has to be replaced.
Ooh, the way is a little bit too wide.
Let me ask. Wake is asking if there's any Dire Mauls open. Ironically enough. It's fucked, Lakari. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna go into too hard because it's probably still fresh and still hitting you. It does suck. Sorry, man. You were ready to fucking raid leave. People were pumped. Now Payo's gonna do your job.
It's okay. In a way, it is a very Lakari thing. Draft is fucking unorthodox confidence diet very before, so it's like it's very on my script. So
okay, so it's on purpose. Truly, a mage would never die like that. Hard to die as a mage, right?
I had you first, bro. To be honest, it was you first. I did not think that I would fucking die there.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. Anyways, I gotta go prepare for a raid. You go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, Eggs. I know you're getting whacked. Good night. On stream, he said he was playing Marvel Rivals while getting the fuck. I guess he's playing the video. Yeah, that's been explained that. I didn't know
funny.
Alright, you're raid leading. Good luck. If you need notes, let me know. I'm gonna upload these notes that Bolt sent me. And I think Growl did an assignment sheet. I asked Growl to make this. That's how I was gonna be raid leading. I need to quickly make quick notes to do it. That Peo.
I do not have a target.
So moving forward, let me message Peo. I'll call Peo really quick. Is he in Discord somewhere? No, he's not. What's he doing? Oh, he's PvPing right now. Oh, he's watching a video. He's fucking AFK, goddammit. I thought he was PvPing. Oh, he's calling me now. Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, bro?
So, I'm trying to sober up. I'm a little relaxed right now. But, yeah, how you feeling with raid leading?
I'm feeling great. Feeling pretty good. I was just wondering, I have one or two questions. Can I get, like, before can I get my food? I was been enjoying it. I would just like to make sure that the items are in the today. And if I get my food, about that, I do that. I will enjoy finding enjoy this. I want to make sure that everything is moving.
Okay. So, you want to take...
I was thinking that, like, I would love to go to the
You want like well, raid lead. You want that. Just be honest.
I would like to take care of it.
Okay, but you can be sorry. You can word it differently, but the same result. You want to take loot for yourself.
Oh, no, but that's me. I was thinking about maybe getting HD. No, I'm just kidding. But I just want to make sure that thing goes in the right end. That's it. But if you want to get my food, I'm down with the video.
Okay, all right. So let's see here. 4 round 2 drop. Where does it go? I already have.
I think about the rope.
Okay, so all the ropes get rolled.
I mean, all the ropes. I think it depends on the stuff.
Hey, should that be weird? Should we mess it up, or maybe I'm on track?
No.
Actually,
I don't know what the ether means in THC. I think it's the first warrior, so that is like. I think every takes over the warrior because that's how it
Bizcag on the Nixie drops. Where's it go?
Oh.
I wouldn't contest that. That's debatable, but I would not contest that. Because I get where you're coming from because that's pretty. Sure.
Yeah. But it never dropped.
It dropped last week, of course.
Did it for real?
Yes, it dropped. I think Kiyoshima already has one.
I know, but to be honest, I have another guild on my alliance, and usually what we do, what I like is Tigers goes to Rogue and everything else goes to War.
Okay.
But that's not when it's always I used to see like, but not with you guys, not in our team. Hardcore, a lot of things more, especially when I'm in this very good master moves. And I think that obviously the receiver also gets the big stuff, because I've never seen the big stuff. I would say maybe.
So it's a CT one.
I would like it to be that good.
Tell me about how you feel raid leading, more importantly. Yeah, sure. Well, sorry, I just want you to tell me. Like, are you...
Alright, first of all, I want every single fucking priest to descend all the main items in that shit. I'm off your DPS. I want to deter you. Don't descend, deter. No loot. I promise.
Okay. Alright. You're gonna check the curses?
What the fuck? And don't ever interrupt me when I'm talking about me.
Okay.
Second, if I see one time a rogue fucking plate theory or a warrior leaving, loot the end, not only for today, for next week. When 69 died last week because you guys are trash, it's not happening already.
Okay. I like that.
Do you?
I love that. That's perfect.
I won't lie, I have a respect.
No, that's perfect.
But it's not the truth though. It's not the truth. I feel kind of bad that when he died because people were partying on him because
Mars monkeys. They're idiots. No, I love that you brought up the Queen died, and like you amplified the potential fact that yeah, people die on this boss.
Not even making weapons VPNs in the chat, VPNs in the very first place, these guys that died last week.
Good luck, friend.
Died like a dog.
Till next
I'm
time.
just kidding. Fuck this guy. This guy. He's a fucking out that way. I did it for you 2 days ago. I was talking to you on stream. But you didn't answer me, but I guess I'm super busy.
I'm barely on my computer in the past week. I log on for raid. I have dedicated all my time to raid, and I have tons of other things where like I'm
Right, no, I get it. But I just want to say like, you know, I love you and I feel like all you kids last night. And
I have many lucky doors that I do like.
I told him like I feel like, you know, you're a big guy on this show. I don't think I should. I thought you like. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, man, and you don't have to
friend of the
apologize.
Brummels.
It's okay. All right, I want you to focus on raid leading. Get us through alive. Do your you were committed to raid leading.
Well met.
Dude, I feel like you're regretting right now. It's just like asking me questions.
I'm actually very impressed. I'm excited. I think
Wait, can I talk in the raid?
I don't give a fuck what you do as long as we get through.
Sure.
If you're smoking while you're streaming, is it abnormal for you to be smoking on stream?
What is it?
Like, okay, if I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna raid lead, but I'm gonna fucking smoke a joint while we're doing it, I'd be like, oh fuck, wait, Soda never smokes joints on stream. Oh, is he gonna be okay? But you know, in your case, do you smoke all the time? Like, are you a functioning alcoholic?
No, me, I'm a occasional smoker indeed. But I feel like, because I'm getting old, I'm 40 years old. I'm 39. By the way, in 2 months, it's my birthday on the 10th April. Will you give me like something, a birthday gift?
Wait, what did you say?
I said it's my birthday in 2 months. I will be 40 years old, and I feel like 40 years old is like a big number. So
Is it actually a big 40?
It's a big 40, so I was thinking maybe when you will give me a little 30.
Okay, in 2 months, we can talk about it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we do it 2 months ago.
I'm shaking right now. So I might just take one book with a shot of tequila, and I'll be ready to go for a raid meeting first.
Okay, I love that. Have you ever raid led before, Peo?
I never. And I won't lie, I get paid this game for a long time, but I'm still not sure about all that.
I not know, but I get it. I understand how you
thank you.
I get it.
You know,
Which is why it's like, I didn't know shit. I just healed. I know what my job is in this room. As a rogue, you know what your rogue job is.
usually
You gotta worry
you
about
take, you also great lead.
And sometimes, you know, we have the skill and ability to do this. And boom, you don't know that we like 5 or 4 times. We only did small mess ups. None of us messed up. This guy's dead. And we did it for food.
Yeah.
And
Do you have your marking scheme up?
No.
So you can like skull X and
We're doing
whatnot.
little mess ups, little mess ups. If people do this quickly, boom. You don't have pocket.
Now it's beating. No, that's how I usually have to water.
You mess up with the
I got a message from someone who says we need to speed run. Can we speed run? But yeah, it's probably lunch tonight.
Alando?
Yeah, imagine.
No, honestly, I was gonna say do less. Now make take it home as possible. Like I'm good.
I have a question. So,
yeah.
Shit, I forgot to set that. Sorry, just put now.
We fine, man. Do you have your F1 to F9 keys found anything?
Oh yes, I said. Do you buy your? Do you take your food?
No, I don't. But my F1 is full, F2 is X. Like I use.
I don't buy that one. If I don't have anything buying that one.
Then you should buy your full next to it. Then. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I won't buy. I cannot even reach. I can barely reach my 5 on my keyboard, and I don't find 6. Do you have 6 buttons?
No, I don't. I can't reach 6. Yeah, sure. Like
you have the same home of this one.
It's easy. I understand that the fucking function keys are a little out of the way. I get that. I do. But what's more out of the way is right-clicking the fucking frame, finding raid target icon, and then clicking skull. Every single pull. Just bind it to F1, F2. For skull X. Especially when we randomly. Okay.
I don't. I'll put this. Yeah, I don't. If I turn that up, I can see keyboard. Then.
I
mean, dude, you can just go to the key bindings and find.
Yeah.
I'm finding. Hold on.
Wait, I didn't know either. It's on the game content.
I love this song so much. Where did you get it from? Oh, I think it's from Lich King or something. Shadowmoor, maybe?
Try out just the thing, Wanderer.
Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that looks good. Can only be purple. Oh, the skull one. Ooh, that looks good with this one. Yeah, that's what that's. See that?
Good fortune to all friends of the fellows.
I don't think I need music boxes. Let me check. I think I have music boxes. Oh, that like drops things behind me. Oh, that's cherry blossom. All these. Look. The love mode is good because it actually gives a bogey for control. So change into the opposite race, I believe. So, oh yeah, that makes sense why I would turn into that. Get rid of that. Oh, let's do this. I just make everyone dance. Did it work? Check out all these. I've done that with you, though. What the hell? Goes out of the queue because the other person is the party. Sucks. Send you in for nothing. Just make sure I get all these maps.
I cannot use that.
There's no maps the pocket for all my
I cannot use that.
Music box. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's cool. Good job. Good job. Battle. Glass of dawn or techno. Oh, I got this one this weekend. I think I always liked this weapon.
I require a target.
If you're doing old dungeons, you want to do the ones with mounts. I know there's one, I have the mount. I got it on my first run of the dungeon. The blue proto dragon. It was awesome. Now, I don't think I have any more mounts in these rapid village. all the achievements for like Max 2. 'Cause I think I got the Max 20 achievement done. But I never went into the Tin Man. Which kind of sucks. They should
You know what
if
they
you do
say,
25,
right?
you should get the achievements for Tin Man. But I can understand why they can do that. Because it's like, oh, it's different. It's harder with Tin Man.
You know what they say.
Now to finish the job.
That's not the spot.
I'll give you
You know what they say.
No bosses do that really.
Now to finish the job.
Look at my favorite family. I like. I love Taylor. I love the. I feel like I'm Spiral. That's Scarlet Monster. It's fun. Scarlet Monster. Let's see. BC. What you said? I like. This one I like more than the Blue Bird Man. Not just because it drops them out, but because it's fun. This one's okay. Oh, this one was interesting just because you could spin all the dragons. Oh, that's probably why I like it so much. It's easy, it's skinning to make money. I think I'll undead dungeons. Oh, the best ones are definitely Tavern of Time. All the Tavern of Time have bands and raids and whatnot. Just because you can experience story from the past. Oh, those are definitely the best. I had the most fun in those. Definitely Tavern of Time. It's probably my favorite place to go. Seeing all the old stuff.
Watch your step.
Okay, I think my content, I'm gonna try to get AI DM set up so I can do solo content. I give it a mic. Try to play like Calamity Wars at 20. Then maybe be down powerful champions of gods, using them for my like level 30. And then I'll be the jailer, warden of champions, warden of champions. Will be my long-term goal if I live, survive. But then I'll let the AI like create everything. But tell them who I work for. I'm gonna work for the gods who made it back to prison all the powerful champions of gods in the war to balance the power.
Why? There's no truth in it. No. Finish it!
Is that it?
Preserve me.
I saw that. Yeah. Go ahead. Add 200. Yeah. I do have this. And this. Just leave her. Oh. My build is 7 levels fighter. Going for what's it called? Echo Knight. So I'm gonna be Echo Knight Rogue. Which is really interesting because I want to do something Echo Knight build. Something. First question. Is it trigger? I finished. So I have two main characters, two characters I like to play. I got my Echo Knight Rogue, who's a changeling. He's a master of skill, so he has crazy skill rolls. He's gonna go for 20 dex, 20 constitution, stay at 14 intellect, charisma 10, and wisdom and strength is gonna be 8, so like -1, kind of weak in wisdom and strength. Spy background, so he's gonna be a spy. His focus is sneaking into places, but two-handed combat, rapier and scimitar. I believe is what I'm gonna go for. Rapier. So you go scimitar gives you nick, which lets you do a second attack as a bonus action. But then because I'm doing a fighter, I have two-weapon fighting, which makes if you attack with light power, you can make it ability. You can add your ability modifier. So I can add my ability modifier, and then I'm gonna go for feat. That makes me be able to dual wield with one light weapon, one not light weapon. So that's how I'm gonna be able to use a rapier. So there's a feat that does that. Otherwise, I have to use short sword and scimitar until I get to that level. He'll be a dual wielder. He'll have a whip just in case he needs to slow someone. You have some daggers for throwing short distances, longbow, extra long distances. He's gonna have so many skills. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 at max level. I'm probably gonna take the skill, the epic boon at like 21. That gives me proficiency in every skill, and then I might focus on expertise or something. I don't know, or maybe get my dex and con to 30, because you can't do that. You can one of the epic boons lets you upgrade your skills to 30, I believe. So I'll probably do dex con 30. Have crazy hit points. I have like sleight of hand, stealth, arcana, and I'm gonna do a lot of arcane stuff with my fighter and rogue. Insight, perception, survival, deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion, thieves' tools, disguise kit, fortune kit, light poison kit. I get poison kit from a future playing cards. It's a pretty good build. Yeah, I have it all set up. So I'm gonna have sneak attack. At max level it'll be 76. 76 sneak attack damage. 6 proficiency mastery. 6 weapon mastery. Pretty nice. My fight size 2 weapon fighting. Second one, which is what second one in 2024 is you can do other things with it, like movement and stuff. Action surge. I can have one action surge at, oh wait, is it just one until you long rest? Yeah, oh, it's short or long rest, that's good. So you can do it pretty much every battle once. Tactile Mind. When you feel ability check, you can spend a use of second wind. Oh yeah, try push up the seed or D10 and add them to the roll. That's pretty good. Tactile Mind, especially since I'm going rogue, fighter rogue. And the reason I'm going Echo Knight is so I can use it to spy. The Echo itself can spy up to 1,000 feet away. I can also teleport to it, switch places with it. So I can go sneak into a window, and I can switch places with it. And someone can then go hide in the closet, sneak around the area. Be a master spy. And I'm a changeling, so I can change into other people. I literally can go to someone's closet, steal their clothes, turn into them, based on a picture I see or something. I don't know. Turn into them, walk around the house, spy, actually run into the guy. Oops. He knocks me over and I turn into someone else. Level 5 get extra attack, so I get attacked twice. A third time with the bonus. Tactile shift at level 5. When you activate your second one, you can, with a bonus action, you can move. This speed. Then I'm getting Sentinel, because you can use Sentinel through your Echo and trap someone. Sneak attack. What's the rogue stuff? Oh, thief. Rogue. Fast hands. You can use a bonus action for a sleight of hand, or like thieves' tools. Use an object like a magic action, utilize action, which is really powerful. That means you can use a wand or something as a bonus action. Level 10, I get a climate speed equal to my speed. I can jump using my dex instead of strength. Get the poisoner feed. You know, resistance to poison, so everyone will take poison damage from me. Cunning strike. I use poison instead of one of my dice for sneak attack. It doesn't do damage, but it poisons the target. It gives them disadvantage on attacks. Or you can trip, or you can withdraw, which gives you half your speed, and you don't do opportunity attacks. This is pretty good. And they add candy dodge, evasion. My favorite is a reliable talent. You roll each one, you get a minimum of 10. When you do a skill or tool proficiency check. At 15, I'm going to get durable feature. That's what the con. If you have advantage on death saves, you use your bonus action to expand the heal with a hit dice. So if I go down, I can heal and get back up. On my turn. And then just use your bonus, you can still take actions and stuff. Because what happens is, on your turn, you're down. Normally, all you can do is a death save at the end of your turn. But because you can use a bonus action to heal, you still get your whole turn. Besides your bonus action. Because you get a turn, but when you're down, all you can do is death saves. But because of durability, you can use a bonus to heal. Which gets you up, stands up, you can take the dodge action and run. Run! Supreme Sneak. So, when you're doing an attack action, if you sneak damage, you can sacrifice one of your dice to remain invisible from a hide action. So you can stay in stealth even though you just attack someone. Which is pretty OP. So they have to come find you first before they can attack you. Which means I can attack from my echo, stay hidden in stealth. And all I can do is attack my echo. Level 18, I can do two things. So I can stay invisible and poison if I need to. And the big thing at level 19 is I'm going to have 20 dex, 20 con maxed out, rather than the 20 I can use magical devices. So I can have a fourth attunement. I can, if I use a magic item that uses a charge, I can roll 1d6. If I get set, I use no charges. Then I also use scrolls. Oh, interesting. That's my character, pretty much. That's gonna be fun to level. Yeah, that's about my AI. So I can DM. Let me look up Dungeon Master AI.